For a century, making a movie required you to physically slice and tape the medium together. You spent your days hunched over a desk, analyzing individual strips of celluloid just to assemble a single coherent scene. If you wanted to animate an abstract concept or recreate a moment in history, the labor became overwhelming. Visualizing a new idea meant producing thousands of individual drawings by hand at a lighted desk. This execution process was a massive creative drain. Every hour spent managing the mechanics of film was an hour lost to the actual craft of storytelling. A creator's output was capped by their technical stamina and their bank account. You could imagine a masterpiece, but you were limited by the specific number of frames you could afford to build. That technical ceiling is now collapsing. Google's cinematic update to Notebook LM removes the production phase using a system called Veo. Veo is a generative AI model that translates text instructions into high-definition video clips. The process starts with simple inputs. You provide the system with a text document, a PDF, a web link, or an entire research folder from your Google Drive. In less than 20 minutes, the powerful algorithm digests those raw materials and outputs an immersive cinematic sequence. This creates an immediate tension for the industry. If a piece of software can generate a polished documentary from a Wikipedia link, what is the role of the human video creator? Notebook LM functions as an automated research assistant that can parse thousands of pages of historical records or scientific data in seconds. You remain the director of the data. By selecting or deselecting specific sources in your sidebar, you control exactly which facts the AI uses to build its visuals. This diagram shows a photon traveling through a double-slit experiment, proving light acts as both particle and wave. Animating this behavior manually takes weeks of labor. The AI generated this entire sequence in seconds based on uploaded research. For specific, utility-driven visuals like these, the technical work of motion design has reached a point of total automation. The tool also handles narrative filmmaking. You can take a standard screenplay and upload the raw text directly into the system. From there, you prompt the AI to create a visual table read of your script. The result is an instant audio-visual blueprint. It gives you a clear look at the environmental lighting, the set design, and the overall mood of your story. There are still significant hurdles. Characters often lose their consistent look between shots, and the quality isn't yet ready for a theater screen. But the workflow value is undeniable. A filmmaker can iterate through 10 different versions of a scene and build a cinematic pitch deck before they ever hire a crew. Automated explainer videos, instantaneous pitch decks, and film adaptations of audiobooks are no longer speculative. They are functioning tools available today. As these models improve, the quality will rise sharply. We are approaching a point where AI-generated content meets television standards and theatrical resolution. This returns us to the central question: how does a creator find value in a world where a text prompt produces a high-end video? The solution is to lean into the specific traits that AI is unable to replicate. At their core, these systems are pattern-matching engines. They can present data beautifully, but they cannot feel or project genuine empathy. A story is compelling because it represents a human perspective. We watch because we want to connect with the intent and emotion of another person. The future of production belongs to creators who move away from technical execution. Success depends on curating information and building emotional resonance. By using tools like Notebook LM to handle the technical labor, creators are finally free to be what they were always meant to be: pure storytellers.